What I'd like to do is ask Pete and Mark. Now, Mark is a gentleman who works on buildings and grounds and has worked in this school district for, I believe, 12 years. Is that correct, Mark? 11 years. But he's been in the business 30 years. Is that correct? And Pete, you have been around Middletown, et cetera. So the question is around mold inside the building of Chorley and the water leaks. So who wants to address that first?
Water leaks.
Can you come to the mic? I'm sorry. Thanks.
Water leaks in the buildings are reported by the custodians at the time they happen, and within a few days of any rainstorm, we address the problem and repair it to the best of our abilities. Right now, there are 2 minor leaks in Chorley School, one over the cafeteria area and one over the office area. Both of them are minor.
And when did they start?
They were reported last week when we had that heavy rain.
Okay. And I remember that the newspaper did a story about water leaks in Chorley during the election, the school election. Tell me about that and what happened.
There was a plugged drain right where they put the election equipment, and the drain was cleared the following day when the rain stopped.
Okay. And explain to me how that roof creates, can that roof create mold inside the interior?
It would be very hard to do because mold needs an organic material to grow, and there's nothing organic in the roof that I know of. So it takes water, it takes cold, and it takes something for it to eat, and there's nothing there that we know of.
Okay, and what about the interior? Because that's an open school environment.
There's nothing below it. There's no ceiling tile. There's nothing there that would allow that to happen, I believe.
So explain to me also, in that design of that roof, the water collects into a pipe, which typically happens, and then travels where?
It goes into the building, which is kind of funny. The pipes run along the ceilings inside the building from one side to the other, and then they empty out.
Right. And typically you don't see that design.
Well, it's not in that way, no. Usually it runs down through a post and out through somewheres.
Okay, so in this case what happened was that drain got plugged, it leaked, and then when did it get fixed?
So it was a couple days after that it stopped raining. It was within 2-3 days.
Okay. My understanding is, given all the problems, Pete, either one of you, that building has problems because it continually shifts. Is that correct?
That I don't know.
Pete?
Yes, we know that the roof slides down.
Okay.
And that's why the roof is leaking.
That's why we have continual leaks, and it's
Yes.
always typically around those drain pipes, correct?
Yes.
And you fix those immediately, correct?
Yes, what's been going on is that when we fix one leak tail, we get another leak tail. So it's not like we have a leak for a long time. So the area don't get soaking wet for days.
Okay.
So it takes some time for more to drill. So once you dry it up.
Now, comparatively speaking, too, my understanding is, given the fact that they fixed the roof a year or so ago and other things that you've done to mitigate these problems, that building actually on the inside has been drier than usual.
Yes.
That is true.
Yep.
And to your knowledge, do you know of any mold inside that building?
No.
Okay. Thank you very much.